Konnichiwa, everybody. Konnichiwa. Back here with another Age of Empires free game. And we are back with 1500 Elo champ Madonna. Anyone who doesn't know Madonna, as much as he's a troll, Madonna, I really enjoy watching this guy's build orders. I'm a sucker in this game for like unique build orders and like unique gameplay. And Madonna, he has some fun builds. Like he has some really cool, fun builds. He's 1500 Elo, which is pretty good. And I said to him, Madonna, stop horsing around and get me a Japanese builder. You know exactly what Japanese builder I'm talking about. I think the first time I ever saw this card called Red Seal Ship, I think it's called, something like that. I've never heard of it before, and I saw Madonna do it, and I was like, oh my god, you have to get me another build of that. And here he is, sending me a build order that's apparently going to have that card in it, so... Well, at least he said, I'll be happy with this. So, you better be right, Madonna. That's what I'm going to say. You better be right. Okay, so let's analyze the gameplay. I think his opponent will be around the same sort of elo as well. Ask for Salvation. I've seen him before. He's been around for a while, so he knows what he's doing. Let's have a look. Deck. Madonna. Come on. Tick, tick. Time is ticking. There, you cost yourself 5 seconds there. That's the difference between 1500 elo noobs and the champs, baby. 5 seconds of picking your deck. I'm just messing around. Now, look, here we have... Wow, GMT ports. Okay. I'm guessing that's like what this is like the anti of. Because I remember playing against him, and I think he did this build against me, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So, first of all, he's going to be going for Heavenly Calming. Interesting, it's the only card in Age 1 he has. Not many cards in Age 2. It's very heavy on Age 3 and Age 4. And this is the card I'm looking for. Red Seal Ship. So when this shipment arrives, all of your current coin is exchanged for a lesser amount of export. So it's kind of similar to the Red Falconets card. Or because there's that shipment that you send Red Falconets cattle and you get all of that cattle, and then there's another card. Or no, it's what it does is it exchanges all of your livestock for export, but then replaces them again. So it's kind of like that. So you're exchanging one thing for another. Or I would say that this card isn't as good as the Hauser version, just because this gives you have to exchange all of your resources from coin rather than just, you can send a shipment to get lots of livestock and then sell them rather than have to get lots of coin. So it's a lot harder. It's a big, tougher objective to get a load of gold. However, that being said, that's the biggest similarity I can think of because with Hauser, you get the export version for Africa, which is... I call it coffee beans. I can't remember what you call it. Influence. So that's why I make that comparison, because export is basically the same thing as influence. Very, very similar. They're those type of civilizations that basically, in essence, get an extra resource to be able to use, which, is pretty good. So hopefully we get to see that. We do see the port consulate. So buildings are going to be cheaper, including age ups. Everything is less food. So Tory Gates, the age up is only 680 food. So he's saving 120 food from aging up thanks to the port consulate, because that makes buildings cheaper. Okay, looking over at Dutch, taking 2 envoys. What?
Okay, hello?
Oh, it makes sense now, baby. Oh, I thought I was only going to see one weird build order today, but we get the risotto build right here. So, wow, look at this. Look at this deck. He's gone for the Dutch East India Company. No free villagers here. He's just gone straight into Dutch East India Company. Anyone who doesn't know what this does, banks cost less. So they cost basically 300 food and 300 wood. And envoys can construct them as well. Banks also get 75% extra hit points, which is kind of nice.
Climb.
So you can see here, rather than have the villagers, because it's such a... Banks take a while to build, right? Banks take quite a while to build. You can see here, like this 17 or 18 seconds or however long it was. And that's with 3 envoys on them. Like, a bank takes a long time to build. And you think about, like, building 4 or 5 banks. The amount of villager seconds that takes to build all of those banks is quite a lot. So rather than have villagers building something whilst they could be gathering resources the entire time, this card allows you to get envoys to make them. Because envoys they can't gather resources. So you might as well make them build something if you send the shipment for it. So this is kind of cool. So you do have less eco though, so that's the downside. Obviously, you don't send free villagers, so your free villagers down, which is quite a hefty amount. But you see here, he's gone for 700 wood straight into 600 wood. Obviously, aged up with 400 wood, and the envoys are going for it, baby. Look at those envoys get put to work. You love to see it. Nice bank placement. You know, that's all right. If you can get a couple of banks here, I think that would be nice. That one could be a bit further down. I think you should put it right here because it kind of blocks off. It forms a nice wall then. And he hasn't put these banks right next to each other, so there's little gaps in here as well, which is a bit of a mistake. That will allow like cavalry and things like that to seep through, and you don't want that. So it could be some improvement to the bank building, but seeing the envoys build banks, you know, that will never get old, man. That will never get old. Barracks going down as well. Yeah. The envoys running to their next construction site, and there it is. And look at this! Wow, he's going for his 5th bank. It's only a 6 minutes 20, and he's getting his 5th bank down. Super greedy style here. He's even going for Bank of Amsterdam. The madman. That is super greedy. Wow. But, you know, banks only cost 300 wood. It's like 290 something. Yeah, 298. So that's kind of cool. Going to be going down for a sick bank. Super, super greedy. Yozakara Lanterns improvement complete. What is going on here? Okay, let's go have a look over here. What have we sent so far? He sent 600 coins, 600 wood by the looks of it. Is that right? So he's got a trade post going on. He's got lots of shrines going down. I'm guessing he went 600 wood first and then 600 coin. But it's going to be obviously a fast fortress build. But with a nice amount of eco on top of this. So I like this. 600 wood with the port consulate. You can see here. And the heavenly kami. You know, shrines only cost 75 wood. Okay, going to keep his explorer alive. Nice. Okay, he's going to be aging up. He's still on the port consulate, so don't forget, this is going to be cheaper still. The Shogunate. Okay, so again, that is cheaper. 1k wood, 1k coin, and basically 1,000 food. So basically 200 food being saved there. With the other age up, that was like, it's like 300 food basically. So yeah, basically 300 food that's been saved. Hey, every little counts, right? Every little counts. He's got 2 shipments ready to go as well. He did build a trade post, and trade post cost 170 wood. So he's saving 30 wood there. So, yeah. Port consulate, still viable these days. It was a very old school vanilla style. It was the meta with Japan, but Japan meta just changed so much over the DE days. And that's just because the way DE is and the tempo is very different to the old school days. You don't see as much Age 2. And, yeah, XP is the name of the game in DE. XP is the name of the game. So Japan have had to amend their style to try and change things around a little bit. 2 shipments, though, queued up. What is he going to go for? Wow, look at this. They got that 6th bank down. He's on 6 banks, man. That's scary. And both these guys playing very turtily at the moment. Both go for their fortress builds and both setting up their eco. But Dutch going to be out on top here. He's already got some skirmishes out, but because Dutch's early boom is crazy if it's left untouched. So yeah, 2 shipments. Is that the same shipment? He is shipping 1,000 coin twice. Okay then, let's go Madonna. I'm interested. I'm guessing it's because that will help the Red Seal ship, right? Because you need lots of coin for that. Oh, the question is, what's he going to decide to spend all of that influence on, or sorry, export? That I cannot wait. But the first gold will help him age up to industrial. The second batch of gold will help him for the Red Seal shipment. Okay, Dutch. Oh, wow. He sent his daimyo all the way down here. I love that. There's no anti-cav, so yeah, why not, you know? Why not? Keeps this shrine alive for a little bit longer. Nice little play there. Oh, but the church card has come into 700 wood, 600 wood into religious freedom. Super busy. Oh, no, he sent that first. Bank of Amsterdam, then into religious freedom. So super greedy by him. My goodness me. 6 banks so early. So greedy. We've got red lancers in play. These things so good. They also have 30 siege, which is really nice. Making some halberdiers. Great. It's going to give him an extra bit of siege.
Hello? Okay.
So, yeah, his eco is popping off 23 vills, but 6 banks. Super scary. Okay, back to Japan. And he is aging up. Again, Toshogu. Wow, you do not see the Toshogu Shrine very often. But if my memory serves me, the Toshogu Shrine gives you export, right? Oh, look how much export it gives you in age 4. It's going to give him 800 export. This man is an export fiend. The greed on the export. My goodness me. He's ending relations. What are we going to see? Are we going to see Japan and we're just going to see a load of units spammed? So 800 export plus look at all of the coin. He's got 2 shipments ready to go. Surely we're going to see that red seal ship. He's going to ship the ship. He's gobbling up that coin still. There it comes. He's almost at 2k coin. First shipment's going to be 7 Yabusame archers. And then there comes the red seal ship. Let's go, baby. He's ending relations. He's got so much export from the Toshogu Shrine. What's he going to go with this time? Dun, 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 dun. This is so tense at the moment. I've got to see. What's he going to go with? What did Japan have? They had Dutch. Japan, obviously. Portugal and Spain. Oh, it's going to be Spain. Spanish allies. Who's going to get... what do you get with this again? Do you get the, like, lots of I know you can get Rodoleros. Oh, Falconets, right? Is it Falconets? I can't remember. But look at the coin. Look at the coin income. Oh, wow, he's got bullionism as well. That makes sense. But that's very expensive, and that's used a lot of his export. So a large chunk of that export has been sent into bullionism, which is basically mercantilism. And obviously, when you go for the Spain consulate, you have that option of getting bullionism. Okay. And that's going to give him... Definitely going to give him 2 shipments, I think. Maybe more, maybe 3. No, it's just... Okay, it's like 1.5. Okay, there it comes. Red Seal ship. Look at this. Look at the export. 3,000. Oh my goodness me, 3,000 export. What on earth are you going to send that on? So 1,600 has been spent on this. 1 Spanish expeditionary army. That's 28 pop. Guys, I don't even know what it is. I think is it Garachistos or is it Espatachins? I think it's definitely Rodoleros. I'm trying to look at the... guys, I honestly don't know. And look at the shipments coming in. 16 Yumi. 16 Yumi. He can send Naginata riders. He can send Yabusame archers again, which is exactly what he's doing. He's got his Shogun Tokigawa as well. That would definitely be worth sending. So he, thanks to the export, he's going to get a huge army from shipment, thanks to bullionism, and a huge consular army, and he's still got 1,500 export. What is this going to be? This is the biggest shipment you can get. It's Garachistas, 7 Garachistas, and 3 Falconets. The Falconets have 270 HP as well. Consular Falconets coming in, and look at this army. Oh my goodness me, what a build this is. Dutch is all over the map though, putting stables out there, putting barracks. He's doing a really good job actually. He's taking down shrines. Japan's struggling to keep up here with the shrine count. Dutch looking to kind of push here, which I don't blame him because he's had a huge spike. Look at this. He's got his... Oh, my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 banks. Oh, my God. He's got 8 banks. So that was 6 plus religious freedom, which gives you an extra 2. He's obviously gone for the coffee trade. So he's got the extra 2 banks there. And boom, the Falconets. Imagine... Look at that. Look at their, like, guard Falconets. Oh, my God. 148. Oh, standard Falconet in age 3 does 100 bombard damage. So that's like an extra 50% more. Plus, they have 70 more HP. My goodness me. Imagine seeing Falconets for Japan. Like, most people would never have seen that. Most people will never see Falconets with Japan. So the Dutch player, Arsenal Salvation, must be thinking, what on earth is going on? Why has he got Falconets, not flaming arrows? Oh, this is fantastic stuff. And look at this. He's able to send it again. 1,600 export. He's now getting... He's going to have 6 Falconets. He's going to have 6 Falconets. Oh, my God. That is so insane. Oh, what a fun build order this is. This is, see, even like civilizations like Japan, they're unexplored. Like top Japan players, surely there's something in this build order like that isn't, you know, that can a top player can come up with and kind of amend it slightly. Surely there's something in this. Okay, looks like we're gonna have the first big fight of the game. Garachista's tanking the Hussars. That's not great, but it does mean that the Yabasamis in the back are going to be able to do loads of damage. So the Garachistas, 490 HP. They have way more than a veteran Lancer. Wow. But they are all going to go down. But there was a lot of cab there. There was a lot of cab. But Falconets in the back. So 2 Falconets left? Oh, wait, no. What am I talking about? There wasn't the 3. So he's only lost 1 Falconet so far. So in comes another huge army. And the Garachistas now are going to get a taste of action. And look at these bad boys. 28 hand attack with a 3 multiplier versus these skirms. They're going to 2-hit the skirms. 2-hit skirms, baby. Let's go. We've got envoys around the back here. Halberdiers sieging some shrines down. You can see there, Japan's still not at max shrines. Been struggling to get max shrines all game. But he is a 3K score up now. He's now going for Dutch allies. Interesting. He's got what he wants. He got the Bullionism, and he got the 2 huge expeditionary forces, Spanish expeditionary forces. And wow, look at this mass from Japan now. It's not even that late in the game. It's absolutely crazy. Now shipping Way of the Bow to buff his Yumis and 8 Naginatas once again. That's the great thing about like Japan fast fortresses and fast industrials. They get these insane shipments and they can send them twice. So they can send military units twice, military shipments, which is kind of crazy. Just gives like instant army. Like, out of nowhere, you get these huge masses of army. And look at this, 5 Consulate Guard Falconets. This is crazy. Arsenal Salvation, okay. Going for the counterplay with the Culverins. I like that. He has shipped his Bosniaks, big boy Bosniaks. But other than that, okay, he's got a load of veteran Huss as well. Commander. Yeah. But he needs something out of the bag here. 4 Culverins, okay, that's nice. If you got good micro, that means 2 Culverins will kill a Falconet in 1 hit. So he needs to micro these Culverins to be killing 2 Falconets every time. Is he going to be able to have that level of micro? I don't know, because the Garachistas are moving forward. Where's that drag box micro? Bring them to the front. The Falconets are diving forward, which is risky play. They almost dodged, but only 1 goes down, so he's kind of a little bit lucky there. Could have been 2 Falconets gone down. Look at this. Garachistas on top of the Culverins. The Culverins not firing now at the Falconets. The Falconets might live another day here. But look at the heavy cannon, the Bosniaks pushing through here. Yumi in some trouble. Only 1 disciplined Yabasami. They're not guards yet. The Yumi are guards. Wow, the Falconets smacking the cab off their horse there. These Culverins need to be marching forward. But I think Madonna will retreat after that. Scores now very, very close after that. This is still anybody's game. Dutch still in H3, though. But it does look like he's trying to maneuver to H4. Look at the amount of coin he's got. Get a tavern down. And as I say that, he does put 1 down. I swear I've got like this mind thing every time I look at the resources. But I seem to be always 1 step behind because he already thought about that before I did. And I'm casting, so what does that say about me? Nice stuff, and yes, I love this. The Cav switch is for Red Lancers because once you send it from religious freedom, from the church, once you send this card here, you can then make them from the saloon. So nice stuff there. And they're very, very good mercenaries. Stradius, Red Lancers, very, very good unit. 2K score in it. There comes Age 4 with the Tycoon, so he's going for the greed. Running out of resources, though. There's only one herd I can realistically see him obtaining here. We've got Naginata killing some envoys. Okay, some nice villager raid coming on here. Nice. Killing a few villagers there. Dutch does have the 2 heavies. Don't forget, religious freedom is in, so he does get those musketeers if he can get 2K coin as well. So definitely worth going for. What I would do as Dutch right now is I would save 2K coin. I would get the musketeers, and I would ship 2 heavy cannons, and then that would be a huge power spike in which I would push. Still has those 3 cauldrons, which is nice. But this mass still looking super, super scary. He's mixing in Naginatas here as well. Still no honored Yabusames. Oh, as I say that, he's teching them into them right now. Wants to wait for the... He's still 3/4 of the way there. You really want to wait for that guard tech to come in before you engage here, but I guess it's too little too late, and he's just had to force the fight. The tech comes in. The Falconets are going down. He's got 1 left. The Colrans are doing their work, but is he still going to have enough stuff here? Oh, more huge batch of Red Lancers coming in. And don't forget, Yabusamis, they have range resist, no melee resist, so if the cavalry get on top of them, they're going to do so much damage. Yumi are trying their best. Yumi actually is a good skirmisher versus cavalry because they have a higher base rate of damage than normal skirmishers, and they have less of a multiplier, a negative multiplier. You can see there, 28 ranged attack, 0.6, so it's what, 20 damage? When you compare that to a skirmisher, which has 22 ranged attack, and again, 0.6, so, you know, it's a lot less damage. It is a lot less damage. So Yumi's actually quite good against cavalry, for a skirmisher, that is. Oh, but more Red Lancers coming in, and there's, again, not a lot of anti-cav. Forcing some Minutemen here from Japan. Second town center over here, didn't even see that. Japan's starting to run out of shipments in Age 4 now. Ask for Salvation is in Age 4. What did he decide to send first? He went for the factory first. No, you've got your Culverins. Get the 2 Falconets, get the Musketeers, the Blue Guards, and push. This is a big mistake by him. He's going for more banks, more eco. I mean, you don't need more eco, really. You just need that huge power spike, and you need to push and bully your opponent. Take the map. Destroy his army. So that is honestly a big mistake there by Dutch. Get those 2 heavies out. He has no counter to heavies. I mean, he does have Yabusames, but with all these cav stuff in the background, the Yabusames have got to be careful if they dive in against heavy cannons. So honestly, a bit of a mistake here by Dutch. Halberdiers coming in. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Look, no anti-cav now for Dutch. It's his turn not to have any anti-cav. Disciplined Naginatas on the way. Deary me, this is going to be terrible. Red Lancers are great, but not against this. Oh, skirmishers having to attack with 45% range. This is always rough. We've got supporting Red Lancers coming in. I don't know which way this is going to go. Halberdiers, they're not cavalry. They're slow to get here. He needs them here, now. By the time the Halberdiers get here, he's going to have lost pretty much everything. So another switch again. Imagine Blue Guards with 2 heavy cannons here. Would have been a different story. Halberdiers finally connect. And the Naginatas do go down, but at what cost? Does have his Shogun Tokugawa over here now as well, so that's buffing things. Look at that, 2,250 HP. Guard skirmishes coming in. Okay, he's getting Standing Army, Mass Cavalry, and Mercantilism. Madonna sent... No. Still got 4 flaming arrows, which is pretty nice. Okay, Halberdiers doing work, though. But Japan pretty much able to now finally keep on top of the shrine count. But are the shrines all getting buffed? Most of them, I think. Oh, more villager raids. That was huge. 59 villagers for Japan. 60 now. He's getting disciplined samurai. He's making samurai. Interesting. Trolly, and we love the memes, baby. We love the memes on this channel. Going for bank wagon now. The amount... This is the craziest, like, export boom I've ever seen from Japan. We've seen port consulate to get cheaper shrines and cheaper age-ups, cheaper trade posts, cheaper markets, all that sort of good stuff. Then we saw the Spanish export. We saw the Spanish consulate into those huge standing armies. Expeditionary armies with the Falconets and the Garachistas. Then we see a switch back to Dutch to get more eco now. And then I'm sure at some point, look at this, as I say that, he's now ending relations. He got the bank. He's now ending relations, and I'm sure he's going to go up with Japan now. So we're actually going to see a game, if this happens, we will see a game of every single consulate here from Japan. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Look at the samurais go in there and absolutely mutilate the halberdiers. Made the halberdiers look bad. Oh my goodness me. 90 siege, 42 handed there. They're basically Ronin. They are basically Ronin. Okay, 2 heavies finally here. He needed them earlier on, I have to say. Japan, what is that? 29 Sohi. That's the native. Hey, is that native? Oh my god, you get 29 of these. They're like pikemen though, aren't they? I think they're pikemen. That's such a bad card. Are they guard though? I mean, if they're guard units, that's like 29 guard units is actually really, really good. What? Surely Japan have a better mercenary guard than that. Well, it's not even a mercenary; it's a native guard. God, a native card that costs 1,000. Surely they've got to be guard, right? He's sending in the mortars as well behind them. This is so trolly. He's up with the Japanese consulate as well. He really has gone for... He's got every consulate ally this game, which is kind of crazy. Heavy cannon smacking big there. There's lots of guard skirmishes here as well. Now, do we get a lock on Kobe? No, we don't get anything from the top rope this time. Where are those big skirts? Oh, look at that from one shipment. Oh no, the discipline that. Oh, 17 hand attack. Oh, I'm sorry, that is such a bad. 20. I mean, you get 29, which is a lot, but they're glorified pikemen. They are glorified pikemen. 29 native pikemen. Oh no, I don't know, man. Maybe for like raiding and stuff. I can't lie, that's pretty trash. I don't think I've ever seen that card before. That's so bad. Madonna with the troll as always. You gotta love it. This is why I like watching this guy. Marching forward are the Yabasami. He's trying to go for the heavy cannons, but is he going to be able to melt them all down? I think just about, but he loses everything. Where's the cavalry here? Finally, we have the blue guards as well. There are flaming arrows in play here. The disciplined Zoe have literally just got melted. He's put them in. He's putting them in. To be fair, that's actually a good way to use them. They get 208 HP under the Shogunate. And they're basically getting 50% extra HP here because he's put them on guard mode, which is kind of nice, actually. The blue guard marching forward actually killed all of the flaming arrows. That was not great micro by Madonna. Should have done better to protect those flaming arrows. And now it's just skirm on skirm, basically. But it looks like Madonna... The scores have been super close all game. But again, it looks like Madonna maybe pushing slightly further and further away here. 61 villagers. I can't get over the memes this game. This game has been so full of memes. I love it. We've seen Envoy building banks. He's on 9 banks. Oh, my goodness me. He shipped all of the banks possible. I think the only way he can get more banks is probably from South Africa revolt. This is like the perfect time for Dutch. Like Dutch have had so much time to revolt this game. I mean, he's been in industrial for a good 5, 7 or 8 minutes now, I think. Definitely worth going for South Africa. You get that diamond mine for villagers. You can just infinitely send red lancers that way. There's so much stuff to him. But look at this. He's not giving up that easily. 5 horse artillery coming out of nowhere. And another heavy cannon as well. Boom! These Yabusamis getting smacked on here. The Yumis are pushing forward. That's always risky, but he does take down another heavy cannon coming in. Oh, the Yumis are marching towards the heavy cannons. What are you doing? Get out of there, Yumi. That is classic 1500 elo micro right there. Are we going to see another Kobe? I always like to get the close-up. We're not, but he's going to walk in range again. Why? You've only got 3 Naginatas. That's so risky. The heavy cannons hitting the Naginatas. Minutemen coming in. I mean, to be fair, that worked out well for him. 3 Naginatas took down 2 heavies. More Naginatas coming in as well. Nice little play there. And after Salvation calls the GG. Even 5 horse artillery and 2 heavy cannon. Could look like there could have been a turnaround there. But he loses the artillery thanks to the Moritarus, the mortars. Look at that 411 bombard attack. And great timing there with the Naginatas. But my God, what a fun game that was. What an insane game. I mean, Dutch could have just bought a load of food here and revolted. Like, just go for the revolt, man. Like, it's never over. If you can revolt and you have 9 banks, at this point, just USA revolt. USA revolt, mass a load of stuff. Like, it's never over, man. It is never over. But maybe he doesn't know about revolts. What a fantastic game. Thank you to Madonna for sending this over and getting that red seal shipment in there. Wow, that was crazy. Look at these villager kills. The huge part of the game. Wow, I think Madonna might have won that. And yeah, Ask for Salvation, though, killing it. There's the red seal, I think. Extra boost in resource there. Military, 123 Yumi to 109 skirmishes. But wow, the MVP play was the Spanish consular into those huge masses. He got over 3,000 export from Red Seal. That was insane. Love that card. Thank you to Madonna for sending this over once again. Great game by both of these players. And hopefully we see more of this type of build from Madonna. I will always be a sucker for crazy build orders like this. Doesn't matter what the elo is. And guys, I know you're going to enjoy that one. And I will catch you in the next game. Peace.